Alright, hey guys, welcome back to another Marvel Legendary playthrough. Today will be the playthrough based on Fantastic Four First Steps. And as always with any MCU project, I talk about my thoughts after the playthrough about the film or show. So let's just hop into it here. We've got Galactus, of course, Mastermind. Comes in with 20 attack. He's got Cosmic Threat of every color, which means that he gets -3 attack for each hero class we have of that on our turn for one fight. So if we have 3 blue heroes, he's 11 to fight. But if we fight him, he goes back to 20. But if we have 2 red heroes, then he's 14. We can fight him again at 14. So we have to cosmic the different things if we fight him more than once in the same turn. His Mass Strike is destroy the city space closest to Galactus. Any villain there escapes. Put this Mass Strike there. And then Galactus wins when the city is destroyed. We have Capture Baby Hope to be him trying to get Franklin. Setup is 8 twists. Put a token on the scheme to represent Baby Hope Summers, which is that little blue thing there. Then it says, twist if a villain has the baby, that villain escapes. Otherwise, the baby is captured by the closest villain to the villain deck. If there's no villains, do nothing. Special rules are the villain with the baby gets 4 attack. If you defeat the villain, rescue the baby to your victory pile until the next twist. The baby's worth 6 victory points at the end of the game. If the villain escapes with the baby, stack a twist next to the Mastermind and return the baby to the scheme. And evil wins when 3 twists are stacked next to the Mastermind. We have Sidera Maris Bridge Builders as our Henchman group, Ambush. After this, if there's a villain on the bridge, that villain and this Henchman gain a shard, otherwise move this to the bridge. This one comes in, moves to the bridge. The second one comes in, we'll give both them shards. And then our villain group today is going to be Heralds of Galactus. And then our heroes today are going to be Fantastic Four United, Psi-Lord, and Susan Storm, or Invisible Woman. So... all right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's just hop into it here. Okay. Okay, we've got a Fire Lord here. He's got Cosmic Threat for blue, which we should be pretty good about getting. Okay, so we have 2 and 4. Let's get 4 of a kind. 2 attack. If you played any other cards that cost 4 this turn, you get +2 attack. Okay. We have a Mass Strike, so this is destroyed. He's going to get this shard. That villain escapes. We have to KO something. We'll get rid of this. Okay, we've got 2 and 4 again. Let's use it again. Another 4 of a kind. We'll end our go. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Scheme Twist. So he gets the baby. He bumps up +4. We'll put something on the bottom, and I think I'll put this on the bottom. Okay, there's 2, there's 4, so we get +2 attack. He drops down to he goes down to 3. He goes down to 3 +4. He's 7 because he's 13. Yeah, he goes down to -6. So he's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and he's 7. So we're going to fight him because of Cosmic Threat. Each player reveals a blue hero gains a wound, which we've done that. We have the baby. And then we've got 2 recruit. We'll get a sidekick with that. End our go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I mean, this turn we won't have really any fight. We have Therex Ambush. For each green hero in the HQ, Therex captures a bystander. There are no green heroes. Okay. Let's spend the 4 to get Invisible Woman. 2 recruit. If you played any other cards this turn that cost 4 this turn, get 2 recruit. If we can focus 4 to rescue a bystander, then you can KO a card from your hand or discard pile. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That city space is destroyed. Okay, 5 and 1. That's not good. We'll get Disappearing Act. Focus 2 to KO a card from your hand or discard pile. Oh, there's a green guy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Scheme Twist. So the baby will go. Oops. We'll go here. Right? He goes up to +4. Okay. There's 2. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're gonna focus 4 to KO to rescue a bystander. We'll KO a card from our hand or discard pile, so we'll KO that. Okay. Okay, so Scheme Twist. This goes back to here. He escapes. We have to KO something. We're gonna get rid of that. And then we'll put something on the bottom. And there's one thing for Galactus. Okay. We'll drop that down. We'll draw 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. And that's going to give us 7 attack. We'll fight the bridge builders. We'll get the KO one of our heroes and get this shard. And then with the 4, we'll use to get another 4 of a kind. We'll end our go. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We have Morg. He has ambush. Put each non-yellow hero from the HQ on the bottom. Yeah. Oh, put each non-yellow hero from the HQ on the bottom of the hero deck. Okay. Okay. We have 1, 2, 3, which we really can't do anything with. We've got 4 here. I'm going to focus twice to KO 2 cards from my discard pile. And we're going to end our go. Okay. Scheme Twist. He'll capture this. He goes up to +4. We'll put that on the bottom. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We'll do 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 because we have a 4-cost card. We're going to use 7 of it to get Reshape Reality. So 3, 3, focus 3, reveal the top card of the villain deck. If it's a Scheme Twist, you get +4 attack and shuffle the villain deck, and we get mana at a time for playing 4 Fantastic Four heroes. And then we're going to focus 2, the remaining 2 left. Let's refill this. To KO that card from our hand, and then we're going to end our go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Scheme Twist, he escapes. Baby goes back to here. We have to KO something. All right. Okay, let's see what we have here. So we've got 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and he's minus... He's 15 with the shard. He's -6. And we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We have 9, so we're still not quite there yet. So we're going to have to end our go, unfortunately. Oh, that would have been better. That would have been 4 more up and 3 more down on him. We could have fought him. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Okay, all right, we're just going to clear this guy. So 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then he's minus whatever. He's dead. It didn't really matter what he is because he's gone. So I get rid of that. Okay. Scheme Twist, there's nowhere for that to go, which is nice. Okay. So let's see, we have 1, we have 2, we have 3, 4, 5, 6. We get 2 more, 7, 8. 2 of that, and then we're going to play this, and then we can focus 3, and we get mana at a time with him. If I get to 7, it's 8, 9, 10, 11 attack. He's still too strong, so we can't fight him. So let's think about what we can do with our focus abilities. We have 2, 4, 6, we have, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. We have 11 recruit to focus with. 2, 4, 6, 8. I can clear these out, all of these out with my recruit. And then have 3 left for this ability. Or maybe I focus 2. I focus 4, right? So that gets rid of those, leaving me 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'll focus 3 for his ability. Okay, it's a bystander. And then I'll use the last 2 to recruit another one of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, that goes here. All right, let's see what we can do on this turn. Okay, we have this. We play this for 2. We play this for 2 more. And we play, let's see, we have 2. Honestly, I'm gonna focus 3 times and KO all 3 of those, and my go. Okay. We have Stardust. He has Cosmic Threat Red. Oh, here we go. So we're gonna play this. That gets us 2 attack. That gets us another 2 attack. We've got those 2. We've got this. So we've got 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 12. He's -9, so he's 12 with the shard. Or do we fight Stardust? I mean, I have so many blue cards that I think at this point it probably doesn't even really matter. Oh, I got mana at a time with this guy. So that's another 3/3. Oh, and I forgot I have 3 attack with him. So that's another 3/3, and then he gets discarded. So actually, I don't get him. He gets set aside, gets added. I'll draw up, and then I'll discard him. Okay. So I forgot. I get 3/3 off of that because mana at a time. I forgot. So there's my mana at a time with him. So I'll get this instead for 2 recruits. So I've got 5 recruit here. And I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 attack. 16 attack. Trying to think of exactly what I want to do here. Okay. I'm going to fight him because I want to get rid of him just so that I don't have to, like, if the Scheme Twist comes up. Or actually, let me do this. I'll focus 3 to look at the top card of the villain deck. It is a Scheme Twist. Because I still have a because I'm playing a copy of this ability. So if it's a Scheme Twist, I get +4 and this gets shuffled. But I do get 4 attack. So that leaves me 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 16, 17, 18, 19 attack total. He cost me 7 to fight, so we're going to fight him, take him out. Choose one of your red heroes. When you draw new hand cards in the turn, add this to the 7th card to your hand. So I went from 19 to 12. And then right now he's 12 because I'm Cosmic Threading for blue. So he's down to 11 plus the shard, so he's 12. So we're going to fight him and take his shard. So let's take a tactic and we'll get the bystander. So I'll come to this one in a moment, but we have this. Choose a hero class. Each player reveals any number of those cards and then draws that many cards. So if I choose blue, I get to draw 3 cards. Okay, so I'm going to choose blue and draw 3. So that's that. And then this happens and I have nothing to hyperspeed, so it gets discarded. Okay. So I've used all my attack. I've got 2 recruit left. That gives me 2 more attack. But I've already fought him for blue. I've got this recruit. I've got this recruit. And I get mana at a time on this guy again. So that's going to be 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 recruit. I'll get this for 4. KO up to 2 wounds from your hand or discard pile, or I can focus 6 to get +6 and gain a wound. So that was 4 of my recruit. I still have 5 left. We'll get Interdimensional Rescue, 2 attack, focus 1, reveal the top card of the villain deck. If it's a bystander, you get 2 attack, rescue it, and shuffle the top card from the bystander stack into the villain deck. And we get mana at a time off of that as well. Okay, we're just going to end our go. Oh, this gets added as a 7th card. We'll shuffle up, and then I'll get my mana at a time for this guy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then that gets discarded. We get 3/3. And we get our focus 3. Okay. That's destroyed. Here we go. Okay, so we're going to play that. 2, 4, 6, 8, and another 8. We're going to focus 2 to KO this. And then we're going to play this. And I've got 2, 4, 6, 8, 16, 17, 18, 19 attack. And he's -15 right now. because I got 5 blues. So he's 5 to fight. So we're going to fight him for 5. Each player reveals any number of cards. Each player reveals any number of cards of that hero class, and then rescue that many bystanders. I'm going to choose blue, so I reveal 4. So that gives me 2 under the bank. Plain bystander. Sunspot becomes a hero. And Amy, and then computer guy becomes a hero. Okay. Then, let me think about this for a second. So I used 5 of my attack. I had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 16, 17, 18, 19 attack. I have 14 attack right now. That was Cosmic Threat for blue, putting him down to 5, right? Yeah. So if I Cosmic Threat for red, he goes to 17. I had 14 attack. I could spend the 2 shards to make it 16, so I'm just too short. Okay. So I'll use my attack to take this out. And it says KO one of your heroes, and I'll KO that. Yeah, I'll KO this. I'll recruit. No. I'll KO this. Use my recruit to get this. Okay. I'm just going to call the turn there. Scheme Twist has nowhere to go. We'll put something on the bottom. Okay, let's see what we have here. So we're going to play that. We're going to play... Oh, no. I think I got my mana time already. We're going to play this. That gives us 2 recruit. And then boom, boom, boom. It's another 6 attack there. That's 12. I'm going to focus 4 to KO this. Can rescue a bystander. Investigate the villain deck for a villain worth 1 victory point. Putting a victory pile. There goes my victory pile. I'm going to put him on the bottom here. Then, so that is gone. So I've got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 attack. He's 11. I'm going to spend a shard because I picked blue for Cosmic Threat. I spend a shard to make it 11 attack, and we'll fight him. I'm sorry, no. What am I thinking? Hold on. 2, 4, 6, 12, 13, 14. And he's 11, so we don't have to spend anything. Okay. All right. Each of the player KOs all heroes from the discard pile with the same name as a card. Okay, so we have nothing in our discard pile, so we're fine there. We're going to end our go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Stardust. Okay. That's 2. That's 4. I'm going to focus 2 to KO those because I don't really want those. We play this for the 2 attack. We play this. This gets mana out of time. We're going to focus 3 to reveal a villain deck. Okay. So we have 2, 4, 5, 7. We're going to fight him for 7. We're going to choose a red hero to keep. We're going to end our turn. We get mana out of time with him. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Therix, he gets to rescue a bystander or capture a bystander. Okay. So 3 and 3 for that guy. 2, 4, 6. We'll get the thing. So if we play a 2 recruit, if we play a Fantastic 4 hero, we get +1 recruit. We can focus 3 for 2 attack. Still have 2 left. Oh, why did I do that? I should have used it with this. We'll play this one as well because I could have got the 6 attack and we could have just... I think we can just win the game right now anyway. 2, 4, 6 gives us 6 attack. So we have 14 attack. Oh, we have more recruit over here. And we have 3 attack for that too. I'm tripping. So I've got I'm going to use 6 focus 6 for 6 attack and gain a wound. And then I've got 9. What is this? That's 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. We're going to take him out, get a sidekick. And then so that was 25. We went down to 14, and then he is 8, and we're going to fight him. Whenever you draw new hands. Okay, that was it. We defeated Galactus. So let's count up the victory points right fast. Let's see what we got here. Okay. So that's 30. That's 30. Let me get this out of the way. 30, 40, 45, 50, 55, 56, 60, minus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 60 minus 15 is 45, 44, 43, 42. So 42 victory points total. Not bad. I was kind of worried about this playthrough just because, like, if the Master Strikes came out in any sort of way, it would have been really, really bad. But yeah, let's talk about the movie and my thoughts. So this is the movie of the releases this year that I probably anticipated the most, because I was really excited about Marvel Studios getting the rights back for such a iconic Marvel franchise. And so I love Pedro Pascal. I was like super hyped for him. I didn't know much about Vanessa Kirby. I like Eben Moss Baccarat from The Bear, so I was really excited about him. Joseph Quinn, I've only watched him in Stranger Things, so I was cool on him too. Like, I was like, that's fine. Like, I wasn't anything. But man, like, I think they nailed it with the chemistry. This is by far the best Marvel movie this year. I know some people may say that's not saying a lot, but I think, unfortunately for Captain America, Brave New World, it was the weakest of the three. Like, the order that they released this year, I think is like in terms of like the best movies. So of the 3 movies this year, I think that was the weakest of the 3. And Thunderbolts was the next best. And then this one was, I think, easily the best. The aesthetic was beautiful. It made me kind of wish that they would have done this sort of multiverse kind of story throughout, like, earlier in the phases, and like had these different stories with these different characters from different universes, and then be able to play with that in like Doomsday and stuff. And we like finally get to see them interact because of a convergence. So even if we had like 2 sets of movies where like, here's stuff happening on this Earth, and we have Fantastic Four and X-Men and stuff, and then we have this Earth with, you know, whatever, which we're kind of going to get, I guess, with the Fox X-Men stuff for Doomsday. But, you know, ultimately the main thing for me with these things are how are the characters and how do they interact with each other, and how are they them. And I think they completely nailed their characters. I mean, truly nailed their characters. And I would say the biggest gripe I have is the movie wasn't long enough, because all I wanted to do was just be in this world with them, and the movie was like just under 2 hours, and that's my biggest complaint with it. And on top of that, it felt like some of the stuff when they were kind of doing that montage of some of the villains they fought and like stuff with the Mole Man, like I feel like they went through that very fast, and you could have added a couple minutes of like, because John Malkovich is supposed to be Red Ghost, they could have showed that some more. They could have, so it was just, to me, it felt like, why cut that all out? And maybe from pacing and stuff, they did it. But everybody's talking about the second act, and I would have to say that has some of the coolest Marvel stuff ever. Like, the entire thing with the black hole, or they go to that dying star or black hole or whatever after Galactus. That's when they meet Galactus, and Galactus tries to induce her pregnancy and take the baby, and then Shalla is like chasing them. Silver Surfer, which she ended up being way cooler than I would anticipate, because I'm not, like, honestly, Silver Surfer's not a character that I've like super been compelled by, but I don't know much about him either. From a comics perspective, but I thought she was like terrifying, because even obviously, you know, that like the hero's going to make it out and stuff. That entire sequence was so tense, and having to like shoot the laser in the circle to try to like make it to when they're traveling through that wormhole, and then like just like Ben being like a crazy pilot, and like that's why, you know, he was there because he's a pilot, and like just really getting to show how good they all are. They completely nailed that team dynamic. I think Galactus, I'm glad they didn't quote-unquote kill Galactus. Like, I'm glad that Galactus got kicked out somewhere else. I kind of thought Galactus would end up being a Celestial, but he's clearly too small to be a Celestial compared to the other ones. But I thought that's how they were going to treat him in the MCU. But I thought he looked great. I thought he was such a cool, menacing character. But I really found the Silver Surfer incredibly interesting. And now I understand why they made her a woman, because it kind of runs that parallel of like why you do what you do, it's for your family. And I like that. And obviously to have Johnny have like a crush on her, So I did like that quite a bit, that like the gender change for her that people complained about made sense from a narrative perspective, or they wrote it to make it make sense for the narrative. And I just think she did a really good job. I think she was like a T2 Terminator type stuff. Just, it was like terrifying when she was on screen. So yeah, I just loved the movie, and I thought the stuff with Franklin was cool, and like actually playing with that idea, because we haven't got to see that in the live action Fantastic Four stuff. And Franklin being a huge kind of foil to Doom for Doomsday is going to be cool, or like see how Franklin is involved in that. I think that's going to make that movie look much more interesting. So yeah, so big happiness on this film. It genuinely felt like you're watching a comic book on television or on the screen. And I think we're at a point now in how comic book movies are, is like that's all we want to see. Like, it's just like make it as colorful and as crazy and outlandish as possible. And I think that's why the Guardians movies felt so good for people, because they felt like actual comic books on the screen. I mean, to me, that was like some of my favorite parts about like the Spider-Man, Far From Home, because it just felt, or No Way Home, because it felt like we actually have like a real comic booky kind of multiverse thing happening. I don't know. And that's always the fun part, is just watching these characters interact with each other. And I think they got these 4 actors to just nail their parts and really have good, authentic, organic chemistry. And I don't think you could have asked for more. So by far my favorite film from Marvel this year, and probably the past couple years. I think they just really nailed it, and I'm super excited to rewatch it. And I think too, like, it's just for people who aren't, keeping up with everything, I think it's really good, because you can just hop into it in its own story, and then you can leave it, and that's it. And then obviously with the post credits for Doom, which they did say was obviously filmed by the Russos. I think you can tell by the filming aesthetic, it really matched the post credit scene from New Avengers. But they said that was obviously Robert Downey Jr. in costume on set for that shot. Even though you don't see his face, it is RDJ. So, I don't know. It's funny that these 2 last movies have made me way more excited about the prospects of how Avengers is going to turn out than anything else we've seen. And I don't know if that's just like, okay, here's our course correction, so we're doing all this stuff to course correct to get to Avengers. But it's definitely, this made me feel like Thanos grabbing the gloves saying, I'm going to do it myself. Or, seeing like, his Sanctuary 2, like at the end of Thor Ragnarok. Like, it just like, it's like, okay, we're building up to something now. And I think because we know Avengers is not this next movie, but the movie after, we know that something crazy is going to happen. So, I don't know. It just feels like it feels very nostalgic MCU, which is crazy to say because the MCU is almost 20 years old. So I guess you can have nostalgic MCU. So anyway, that's going to be it for today's video. Let me know what you guys thought of the movie and the playthrough. And, how would you rank the MCU films this year? I feel bad about Captain America because I feel like that movie got chopped up so much. And so much of that movie, I feel like Anthony Mackie deserved a better film than that one. I don't think it was bad by any means. I don't want to say that because I still think it's, of everything post Endgame, everything multiverse saga, I think it's still probably better than some of the films we've gotten. But I don't think it's better than Thunderbolts, and I surely don't think it's better than Fantastic Four. So anyhow, that's going to be it for today. I'd like to know your guys' thoughts on the film and the playthrough. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. Thank you so much for watching. Bye-bye.